What's good? It's your boy Jay. That's me. Let's go ahead and dive into Backlash predictions for this Saturday, May the 4th, 2024. Backlash should be a pretty solid pay-per-view. B+ pay-per-view, to be exact. They're going to be in Lyon, France, which is cool. I'm interested to see if there are going to be any surprises. I'm pretty sure there are. We only have 5 matches on the card as of right now, as of this recording right now. If we happen to maybe get another match added during Smackdown, then that's fine as well, but I doubt it. If they'll add another match, they'll probably just keep it 5, being Triple H. So, again, Backlash just seems like a glorified house show. That's just what it seems like. Are there matches that I'm interested in? I would say 2. I would say Cody and AJ Styles, because that's going to be a really good work rate match. And that'll probably main event the show. And I'm excited for Randy Orton and Kevin Owens versus Tama Tonga and Solo Sikoa. I'm pretty sure Jacob Fatu will probably appear during this match. I don't think he'll cost Jey Uso. I just don't. I think it's a given that Jacob Fatu will show up in the tag match. So, let's start with the women's WWE Tag Team Championships. The Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane versus Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. It's a given. Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair are going to win. Why not? It makes perfect sense. Damage Control basically is going to Raw, and they don't need the titles anymore. They just don't. Jade and Bianca are going to completely dominate the shit out of the division. Like, no one's going to dethrone them. And maybe this could be the build-up to when we have the inevitable split between Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. That shouldn't happen until way on down the road. Maybe around Survivor Series or something like that. That way you can build from Survivor Series, which is in November, up until WrestleMania 41. So Bianca should turn heel by the end of 2024. We'll see what happens, but my prediction is that Bianca and Jade are going to defeat the Kabuki Warriors, which is fine. Again, as long as this is leading to a slow turn with Bianca turning heel and feuding with Jade Cargill. Again, that should not happen until around Survivor Series. I would not do a match between those two until WrestleMania. I wouldn't do it at the Royal Rumble. I wouldn't do it at the Elimination Chamber. I would do it strictly at WrestleMania 41. Moving on from that. Sticking with the women. Triple threat for the WWE Women's Championship. Bayley versus Naomi versus Tiffany Stratton. You guys should know this by now. I am not a fan of triple threat matches. My pick to win this is Bayley. Naomi, I have no idea what they're going to do with her going forward. Tiffany Stratton, same thing. Maybe they could put her into a feud with Bayley. But I don't know. Honestly, I kind of wish that Tiffany Stratton was still back in NXT. I really do, because she's not done anything on the main roster. She's just not. And I don't think until I caught her up a month or two ago that he had any real significant plans for Tiffany Stratton. I just don't think that he thought that long and planned ahead of how he was going to use Miss Tiffany Stratton. So Bayley more than likely is going to win. It actually makes perfect sense. What you do with this going forward, I have no damn idea. I just don't. Again, if you want to do Bayley and Tiffany Stratton, that's fine, but I don't know. I really don't know. And I'm a fan of all three girls. I really am, but I don't know. Honestly, I kind of wish that Bianca Belair, I kind of wish that Naomi was in NXT. I really do wish that she was in NXT. I feel like she would strengthen that women's division down there. I think that would be good. I think it would be great to see her work with the young women down there, Roxanne Perez, Thea Hale, Izzy Dane whenever she comes back. And I think that would have been one of the best options for Naomi, would be to go back down to NXT. I really wish that would have occurred during the draft, but it didn't. So we'll have to make do with what we got. But my pick to win is Bayley. Moving on. No, that's going to be the main event. Damian Priest versus Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship. I really don't care about this at all. I just don't. Damian Priest is going to win, probably via the involvement of the Judgment Day. I don't see him beating Jey Uso clean. I see him getting help from Judgment Day, and then that caused further dissension between him, Finn Balor, Dom, and JD McDonough, and eventually we'll see the turn of Damian Priest. He'll probably turn on Judgment Day. When that will happen, I have no idea. But we need to get that ball rolling, because this has been going on for way too long, and we all know that Damian Priest is a transitional champion. I expect for Damian Priest to not be champion by Clash at the Castle. So I do think that Drew McIntyre will eventually get his rematch, and he'll be the one to dethrone Damian Priest. And that way, him and CM Punk can feud for the world title. Damian Priest, again, he's a serviceable mid-card guy. Nothing more, nothing less. That's just the purpose that he serves. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being a mid-card guy. But Damian Priest is not a damn main eventer. He's not. And again, I pitched for months. Damian Priest's replacement should be Dijak, and he's headed to Monday Night Raw anyway. So whenever they do the turn with Judgment Day turning on Damian Priest, Dijak needs to immediately step in and take Damian Priest's place. But my pick to win is Damian Priest. Moving on to the co-main event, which should be Randy Orton, Kevin Owens versus the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga. I'm interested in seeing how this is going to work. I'm interested in seeing how Tama Tonga is going to do. Since he has to now wrestle a WWE style, I'm interested in seeing how that's going to work. I think the match should be okay. Again, fuck Kevin Owens because I'm not a fan of him anymore. I'm just tired of him. He's boring and annoying. But my pick to win would be the Bloodline. I do think this is when we're going to see Jacob Fatu make his appearance. He's probably going to beat the shit out of both Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. And he'll probably help Solo and Tama Tonga get the win. So that the Bloodline can continue to look dominant and savage. And Jacob Fatu is a savage motherfucker. The guy is amazing. Absolutely amazing. So I do think that he will get involved in the match. Hopefully he plays into the finish. And then he immediately is aligned with the Bloodline. And that's great. That's great. So that'll probably be the co-main event. And then the main event, AJ Styles versus Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes is going to win. Hands down, AJ Styles is going to lose, which actually makes sense. Now, I have a prediction. I think LA Knight is going to get involved. I know this doesn't seem babyface at all, but I do think that LA Knight is probably going to get his revenge on AJ Styles. I do. I think he's going to cost AJ Styles. I do. I don't know if he's going to play a part in the finish or not, but he's damn sure going to interfere in the match for sure. So I do think that LA Knight will definitely get involved. Cody will retain. And then, as a surprise, I hope that we get the Wyatt Six reveal. Hopefully they actually do show up. I think that would be great. Braun Strowman, he returned this past Monday. So he returned to Monday Night Raw. That's where he's being drafted to. I know that the Uncle Howdy stuff was on Smackdown, but since Raw is moving to Netflix next year, I'm pretty sure that they probably want the Wyatt Six act to be on Raw, more than likely. So that's what might happen. We might get an appearance by the Wyatt Six. I think that'll be good. And I've been hearing that there's rumors that John Cena, he's already in France as we speak, so he might show up and do something. I think that would be kind of cool as well. So that's interesting. But Backlash should be interesting. So I'm going to go over my predictions again. So the Bloodline, they're going to defeat Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, they're going to defeat the Kabuki Warriors to become the new women's WWE Tag Team Champions. Bayley is going to retain her women's championship. Damian Priest is going to retain the World Heavyweight Championship. And Cody Rhodes is going to retain the undisputed WWE Championship. But Backlash should be a good premium live event. But what do you guys think? What are you guys' predictions? Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.